We welcome the dignitaries, Dr. Parasuraman, Chief Scientist, MS Swaminathan Research Foundation, Sri Ilangovan, Regional Joint Director, Industries and Commerce, Chennai, Sri Chukkapalli Ramakrishna Prasad, Managing Director, Kusalava Group of Companies and Quantum Energy, Sri Krishna Sai, Vice President, Local Body Development, Tamil Nadu, BJP, Sri Raghavendra Rao, Vice President, Dealer Success, Quantum Energy, Sri Santosh, Regional Manager, Dealer Success, Quantum Energy, and we have a very special guest who has flown down all the way from Mauritius, Dr. Arumugam Parasuraman. Along with this, and along with Mr. Manikam, the founder and chairman of Calliper Green, I welcome all of you for this wonderful occasion of the launch of Quantum Energy into Tamil Nadu. We request the August gathering to stand up and sing along for the Tamil Thai Varthu, followed by the national anthem.
Yes, sir.
With a research and development center at Bengaluru and manufacturing facility at Hyderabad. The founders from a very strong automotive background of 5 decades. They have a range of vehicles. Quantum EVs are already among the top selling EVs in Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh, Odisha and Maharashtra. And now they are entering into Tamil Nadu. They are on a mission to play an integral role in electrifying the two-wheeler fleet with made in India products and to reduce the carbon footprint. Make India a cleaner and greener place for the future generations. Setting the vision high to become the leading two-wheeler EV manufacturer in India by 2025. To go with a vision and a mission to take EVs into rural India, and the journey has begun with Tamil Nadu. Started with low-speed vehicles with a vision to reach out to the potential users in rural Tamil Nadu. At a very short span, Calliper Green has set up 20 dealers across 18 districts of Tamil Nadu. Calliper Green Vehicles sells its own electric two-wheeler under the brand names of Varsha, Inverter, Innovator, Creator and Bull, besides an e-bicycle called Explore. With more than 300 vehicles sold and about 30 scooters flying the roads of rural Tamil Nadu, it's a success waiting to happen in the very backyard of Tamil Nadu. Currently, they have the service centers in Chennai, Alangulam, Ulundurpet, and they have the dealers spread across places like Chennai, Karaikudi, Vidupuram, Kanchipuram, Jinji, Tirunelveli, Kudangalam, Theni and Nagarkoil. We now invite the guests on the stage for the felicitation ceremony. Shri Chukkapalli Ramakrishna Prasad.
Few words in few sentences in Tamil, but since I have to convey a message, so I have to speak in English. Please excuse me for that. Respected dignitaries on the dais and respected dealers of Calliper, associates of Calliper Group, staff, press and media. I am very delighted and happy to be here. And first of all, I should thank Mr. Manikyam for getting associated with us to distribute the vehicles in Tamil Nadu. So our journey with Manikyam was only very short. Past 2 months we have been discussing and how to get associated. So when we wanted to enter into Tamil Nadu, we are looking for a person who is having a network, who is able to sell vehicles back to the customers, not just giving it to the dealers. So when I inquired, because I couldn't meet him personally in Hyderabad and I requested him to come to Bengaluru, I was happy he could come all the way from Chennai for the purpose to meet me in Bengaluru and sit down with me to explain what is his vision, how he wants to plan. I was very much surprised because such type of people I have never come across. A common visionary, but he had come up with a lot of good ideas. So coming up with ideas is not that great today. It is the implementation part of that idea back, what you have conceived it as an idea. So when I heard about his association with agricultural farmers, because I was also having a lot of background of farming community, organic farming and all. So when I heard about his association with farming and then how he is able to help the farmers to get a stabilized price, buying from them, then distributing to a network of stores with a brand, and then giving a common kit to the customers, like the consumers. So this is all a network. Through microfinancing, you are able to finance the farmers, getting it back to the stores, giving it to the consumer at an affordable price. This is a great network he has established. And he was also mentioning that he has tied up with educational institutions to invite them to the factory and then explain about the electric vehicles which are going to be the future. So I was very happy, and I am also sure that you all people are fortunate to be associated with him, to be and also a part of quantum energy journey. So let me tell you background of our quantum. It's a startup company which started about 3 years back. So since we have in IC engines products which we are selling from past 5 decades, we thought it will be replaced in future by electric vehicles or like hydrogen cell, fuel cell. So this someday or other we might be coming out of the IC engine business in future everywhere in the world, because the diesel and petrol shortage will be always there. Cost of diesel and crude oil is going up. So So since then, we thought why shouldn't we look out for some other alternative. And I am the second generation, and the third generation came up with this idea. They said, why don't you go venture into electric vehicles? This is an opportunity which is now available because till now all the vehicles manufacturing engine technology is dominated by 5 or 6 giants. So they have been controlling the technology, investing into them, and then because of their domination, no one could enter into the market. But here it is an opportunity where it is an electric vehicle startup coming up, and they are focused on their own petrol engines, and still there is a lot of chance of startups coming and establishing themselves. This is the reason we started about 3 years back, came out with the design, good design, affordable to the market. This was our target. A good look it should be having. It should be able to have a reasonable range so that a consumer doesn't have the range concern. Then it should be available in affordable price. So looks, range and the price, these were the 3 things we kept in mind. For a common man, that is where we focused upon. Affordable pricing, like a petrol vehicle, we wanted to give in the same cost, so around 1 lakh rupees per vehicle. We are also coming out with the different vehicle options for the consumers who want higher range, like 125 kilometers range, or an alternative like with swapping technology. So we are getting associated with swapping companies also, so that in future wherever it is required, so this type of vehicles can be deployed. Okay, now how come we are really fit for this manufacturing? This is where Kusalava International, our background, our parent company which has supported this startup, comes into the picture. We are making cylinder liners, as just introduced by someone here. So we make that cylinder liners for IC engines. It's a very precision component. It is made out of cast iron, it is made out of centrifugal casting, then it is machined to closest tolerances, because in this liner the piston moves, the ring moves, all the power is generated in our cylinder liner. So the tolerances are very, very close to be maintained within 1 thou or less than 1 thou. So these are in microns they control. This is the product which we are making. So this is the engineering background we have. See, all these companies we have been investing into manufacturing, then maintenance, then research, then automation. So all this has helped us in having a good engineering background for this development of these products. Because today developing a new product from scratch is not that easy. Because of this engineering background, we are able to do it, and do it according to the requirements of the customers, affordable to the customers. This is how the cost also has to be kept in picture. We can't just say produce a scooter. No, the benchmark of the raw material should be at this. So that means we have to maintain at that cost. So that we keep on searching for alternatives, then design, then materials, everything, and then we came out with this. Yes, today we are now having 3 vehicles in range immediately, and the 4th one will come on in the month of March. So all are now will be coming with AR/AI Pune certified vehicles, and then the next vehicle also will come out. Slowly we are now working with the government, because there are a lot of restrictions today to give FAME 2 subsidy. So we are working with the government to get the FAME 2 subsidy also. One vehicle we are expecting by March, or maximum by April we should be able to get, and the next vehicle will be by June. So one by one there will be vehicle as well as government supported subsidy also will be available to the consumer, so that it will be affordable. And then when the subsidy is there, we should be able to then compete with the giants also, so that in future it is everyone will be afraid, what if the big people come back into the picture? Yes, then we will also be in the same range. So now it is question of the reach, the service which we have to provide, the spare parts which we have to provide. So all these things count upon the network of the dealers. So that is where Mr. Manikyam and you people all come into the picture. So we should be able to give the best service. We have tied up with roadside assistance also all over India, wherein a consumer, if anything having a problem, if dealer is not nearby also, he can give a call to that gentleman and that they will be providing service within an hour. So that service is like, if everything cannot be done on the road, they will provide a vehicle to take the vehicle back to the service station. At all, these will be given free of cost for 5 times in a year for any consumer. So these type of things we have ensured that all the consumers get satisfaction in buying our scooters, and then they will be able to refer to their friends and family to buy again and again. So it is not just we sell to the dealer, but it is also secondary sales which is more important, from which we will be able to get again the primary sales. So for that we will be also supporting in BTL activities which has to be done on the ground, and whatever activities with our experience, because I have to mention that we are also dealers for Hyundai cars, and up to 5 years back we were dealers for TVS motorcycles also. These two consumer products, dealer motor vehicles products, is our greatest experience, because we are dealers for Fiat cars since 1964, and then we are dealers for TVS since 1983. So that is the experience we have in selling our vehicles to the consumers. So the same thing we are adapting in all over India, and we are formulating some better schemes and marketing skills so that it will attract the consumers and help you to sell in the market. So this is our focus, where we are ensuring an affordable product, always reasonable pricing. So we don't want to give a high priced and high range, because today what is required for the customer is more important. A customer traveling 30-40 kilometers doesn't require 150 kilometers range, paying 1,50,000. And again, when he wants to replace that battery after 3 to 5 years, he has to pay double the cost of this vehicle. Then we will now my battery will cost about 35,000. There the cost will be nearly 75 to 90,000 depending upon the capacity they are using. So we are focusing on customers' requirement, and then we are giving the product. So this is best what we are trying to do, and we are also trying wherever we have sold, we are getting the customers' feedback for improvement. We are just implementing fast enough to ensure that there is no more issues into the market. So improving the product is always a continuous journey. So we will always be doing that. So I thank you very much for giving us this opportunity, and I thank Mr. Manikyam also for associating with Quantum Energy, and I wish you all the best. Thank you.
Thank you very much for those nice words. It's a wonderful story of forward integration, and very true, the customer is the king, and keeping that in mind, you are creating affordable products, building the reach, and we wish you all the success for your Pan India moment. We now invite Sri Ilangovan sir, a known name in the MSME sector. Yarkana Kadan Veno, Abdina, it is always the man to go has been Sri Ilangovan sir. He has been instrumental in so many startups, making it where they are today. It is not so easy. Normally our government office school upon it is such a very difficult process to get things, even someone to even guide. Here Mr. Ilangovan sir is not just the approving authority, but he is also the guide, the mentor for many startups in Tamil Nadu, especially in Chennai. We welcome him to address the August gathering now, sir. Thank you.
அனைவருக்கும் காலை தாங்கி பிடிக்கின்ற தாயையும் தன்னை உயர்த்தி நிற்கின்ற தந்தையும் வணங்கி.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am very happy to be present, thanks to Dr. Parasuraman, who has invited me to be with him on this occasion here. But this is a great occasion where Quantum and Calliper are joining together in the interest of providing electric vehicles to a greater number of people, the message of affordability and also technology is something which is very, very appropriate. And I will commend both of you, the two companies for joining together, and that will bring a lot of synergy, but will certainly benefit the community in this part of the world, but also in India generally. So I am not so much, as you heard from my profile, I'm very much connected to Tamil Nadu, to India, because my roots are from Salem. And what I'm currently doing now, after the journey that you heard about my ministers and World Bank and UNESCO, I have decided now to give back to society. I have a foundation in Mauritius called Global Rainbow Foundation, which I created immediately after my retirement as Director of UNESCO New Delhi. And when I went back to Mauritius, I felt that it was time for me to give back. So I created the foundation to serve persons with disability. I've done that for 11 years in Mauritius, and since last year, I'm active in India also. I've started to do some work for the disabled community in India. And what I can say that all these developments are very useful for the people. I know also a lot of development is being done to facilitate persons with disability also. You have vehicles for them, electric scooters for them and so on. So that's therefore is a very useful contribution. I will not make a longer speech than that, but I wish the two companies a lot of success in what they do, and do give a special attention to those people with disability, because they are also part of the society, and they also can make a lot of contribution to the economic development of India. India is a great country, I must tell you. I'm very proud of India, proud of my roots also. Well, my great-grandfather left Tamil Nadu in 1884, and recently I released a book, The History of the Tamil from India to Mauritius and to other parts of the world. And you'll be pleased to know that the first Indian to go to Mauritius were the Tamils from Pondicherry. And then from Tamil Nadu, many of them went, and they contributed to building Mauritius. What you heard of Mauritius is the contribution of Indians in building Mauritius, making it what it is today. So I feel very proud of my roots and proud of being associated with India. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. We're now waiting for the grand moment for what we are all assembled here today, the launch of quantum electric vehicles into Tamil Nadu. We request Mr. Manikam to come on the stage and guide the chief guest towards the launch of the electric vehicles.
நான் வந்து மற்ற பிராண்டை பற்றி பேச விரும்பல 1.6 1.8 அண்ட் வண்டி பார்த்தா அதோட நல்லா இருக்கு. ஓகே, it is very good. And in my இப்போ வந்து பாருங்க தமிழ்நாடுல we have around 500 plus branches. You can use them as my extension counter display. அதாவது ஒரு சில branchesல வந்து பாத்தீங்கன்னா ஒரு சில branches tellers இருக்காங்க இல்லையா அங்கேயே வைக்கலாம் வண்டியா ஓகேங்களா arrange பண்றேன் and we have a lot of this we open on salary accounts like Infosys TCS லாம் we can also arrange for corporate activity there. That help I can do. Under me some 350 branches will come. You can take that as your extension counter. ரெண்டாவது in terms of network உங்களுக்கு யாரா டீலர்ஸ் வேணுமா இன்வெஸ்டர்ஸ் ஆர் இந்த பேங்க் நிறைய பேர் ஈவி வேணும் கேக்குறாங்க எந்தெந்த ஊர்ல உங்களுக்கு டீலர்ஸ் வேணும் you please contact me I do it. Right sir, thank you.
So thank you so much for those kind words. Dr. Nagapan Parshuraman. Dr. Nagapan Parshuraman is a scientist who has reached great heights in life. There's a popular saying, great journey begins with a simple step from home in a very, very humble manner. Truly said, beginnings are always humble, and so it was with Dr. Parashuraman. He is a decorated principal scientist in sustainable development. Dr. Nagapan Parashuraman has been serving the MS Swaminathan Research Foundation, Chennai, since 1989. Some are fortunate enough to have everything prepared for them, but it was not so in the case of Dr. Parashuraman. His family struggled to find money even for a full square meal a day, as well as to handle the burden of his education. People with a vision and a strong desire are the ones who won't give up. With an undying determination and passion for education as a fundamental trait from an early age, he moved to Kanchipuram and lived with his sister to finish his elementary school until his 10th grade. Being the youngest in the family, and he decided that he has to be the adult in the family. Poverty is no excuse for failing in life. If you are born poor, it's not your mistake. But if you die poor, it's your fault. Dr. Parashuraman wanted to explore his real passion, teaching. Dr. Parashuraman started the Ambedkar Free Night School in 1987 for the underprivileged children in Velachery at the age of 20. He aims to attract and retain educated youth in farming by making it intellectually stimulating and economically rewarding. Mentored by none other than Padma Vibhushan, Sri M.S. Swaminathan of M.S. Swaminathan Foundation, Dr. Parashuraman continues his legacy as the chief scientist of the foundation. We welcome Dr. Parashuraman to share his few words to the office gathering. So before that, we request
very good friend, philanthropy, UNESCO former director, is coming all the way from Mauritius, my great and great friend, Mr. Armanu Parasuraman, my name also the Parasuraman, and my friend Mr. Annamalai Pandian, Mr. Bacha, ladies and gentlemen, great honor today because 2 months ago, maybe everybody knows in the newspaper and also the Cairo conference in Cairo, COP27. Every year, COP is doing some things different from others, but few years ago, I don't know how many people know about that COP Paris conference. That time is very famous because former President Trump not signed the Paris Agreement. But 2022, COP27 is given a very eye-opener because India, one of the best country, take evergreen movement, particularly subject like today, what's signing today is opening. Electrical vehicle mandate for now everybody's life. because not only for government of India, global level. This is a global scenario. We cannot go for anything. All electrical vehicle government encouraging, giving a lot of subsidy. Second one more happened recently. Our road transport minister, very good friend of us, particularly our Nitin Gadkari, given free registration for all kind of things happening now. We are encouraging, particularly more young people buy this vehicle, including a car or two-wheeler, whatever. But we want to promote this kind of vehicle. I want to request, organize a next meeting, call a person like me better than celebrities like a goodwill ambassador. Maybe some media celebrities may come forward, more acceptable for our people. You know, today's our young people attract more than scientists and other people. Maybe we want to attract some of the goodwill ambassador for launch this kind of initiative. Scientific is good because need a evergreen support, because this vehicle I found is one of the more attractive. I must to find, because of what I am coming from MS Swaminathan Foundation. Professor Swaminathan always said evergreen revolution, because the green revolution everybody knows for food production, but evergreen revolution for every subject. That's why today energy is very, very important, because fuel consumption, how much damaging climate change. That's why the e-vehicles are coming frequently everywhere, and government a lot of support. Now I am very happy HDFC Bank come forward giving a support also, loan also available for each branches, giving a support. Maybe the partnership mode, everybody talking about 3P, public-private partnership. I always link one more P called 4P, public-private producer partnership. This is for farmer purpose. The same thing I want to encourage such kind of bank, giving a support for the farming young people. That's why my introduction giving, attracting, retaining youth in agriculture. One way the farmers are troubling in the local level, access particularly very important, reaching the place, the vehicle, taking a bus or whatever may be. But this kind of vehicle go to the field level approach, particularly the farming community. The farming community, young people need such vehicle. Maybe bank must give opportunity, interest-free loan. I don't want to take a trouble. I don't know how much people take, bank people accusing, but young people, the vehicle want to reach everybody. What you call reaching the unreached. Who's needed? It's called reaching the unreached. This vehicle go to the, including women particularly, easy way to run. Women today, I don't know how many people, of a farming community, everybody thinks of men are participating very high. No, more than 70% of women are participating in the farming community. That women need this kind of vehicle must. Particularly the media people take forward this message. Every woman, because farmer producer organization now is growing, including NABARD, AST, National Bank, including government of Tamil Nadu, all the government of India, that is Krishi Bhavan, Dr. Swain, Joint Secretary level people are there. We want to link farmer producer companies. Each group, need a such kind of vehicle. Introduce these people as a goodwill ambassador for taking the field level approach. Last milestone, where they reaching the unreached. This is why maybe this kind of companies come forward, benefit for like our both company will benefit more production manner and more particularly go our fuel consumption very less and pollution will be controlled. Maybe this electrical vehicle very, very useful. The continuous support bank and government going to give, maybe definitely next generation feel very easily happy life. What you call eco-friendly manner. What we call just now, Dr. Swaminathan always said, bio-happiness. Bio come from this way. Maybe this kind of vehicle introduce more, particularly the young people. Wanted to, maybe next time we will go to introduce Tamil Nadu Agriculture University. Every year, how many students are come forward, pass on the education like a undergraduate or postgraduate, everywhere. Almost more than 34 private college alone in Tamil Nadu in agriculture sector. I don't want to go to engineering college, but I want to concentrate on more young people using this kind of vehicle, be attractive manner, next generation be happy life, and bio-happiness life. Thank you very much. Maybe the growth is very important. I want to request the company people like Ravendra Garu, నేను కూడా తెలుగులో సార్ మాట్లాడాలి సార్. మీకు ఒకసారి డెఫినెట్గా ఎవరిలో ఉన్నారు మీడియా ఫెసిలిటీ గుడ్ విల్ అంబాసిడర్ చేస్తాను, బాగా రీచ్ చేస్తాను సార్. థ్యాంక్ యూ వెరీ మచ్. థ్యాంక్ యూ.
launch event இன்னைக்கு பண்ணியிருக்கோம். ஸோ பக்கத்தில் மிஸ்டர் Chukkapalli Prasad சார் இருக்கார். ஸோ ஹீஸ் த MD Quantum EVs. அண்ட் இந்த கம்பெனியை பற்றி சொல்லணும்னாக்கா கிட்டத்தட்ட ஒரு 5 decades இருக்கிற கம்பெனி. இந்தியாவில் ரொம்ப பாப்புலரான கம்பெனி இன்ஃபேக்ட். ஸோ ஹைதராபாத் பேஸ்ட் கம்பெனி இப்போ ஒடிசா, மகாராஷ்டிரா, கர்நாடகா எல்லா ஸ்டேட்லையும் ஆல்ரெடி அவங்களோட சேல்ஸை பெருசாக பண்ணிட்டு இருக்காங்க. அதோட தொடர்ச்சியாக தமிழ்நாட்டுக்கு Calliper மூலயமா இன்றைக்கி இங்கே லான்ச் பண்ணியிருக்கோம். ஸோ இந்த வண்டியில் இருக்க ஸ்பெசிஃபிகேஷன்ஸ் பார்த்தோம்னாக்கா பர்டிகுலராக இப்போ இவி வெஹிக்கிள்ஸில் எல்லாருக்கும் இந்த சர்வீஸ் ப்ராப்ளம் எந்த வண்டியாக இருந்தாலும் சர்வீஸ் இருக்கான்ற ஒரு கொஸ்டின் வந்துட்டு இருக்குது. ஸோ இந்த வண்டி இங்கே லான்ச் பண்ணும்போது சர்வீஸ் ஒரு மெயின் விஷயமாக நாங்கள் எடுத்து கொண்டு வந்திருக்கோம். ஸோ வண்டி வாங்குறவங்களுக்கு உத்தரவாதம் சர்வீஸ் ஆல்ரெடி இருக்குது. பேட்ரி பிஎம்எஸ் வந்து ரொம்ப அட்ராக்டிவ் பிஎம்எஸ், சேஃப்டி ப்ரிகாஷன்ஸ், ஹைலி டெஸ்டட் வெஹிக்கிள்ஸ். கிட்டத்தட்ட ஒரு 20,000 ஸ்கொயர் ஃபீட்டில் வந்து எங்களோட மேனுஃபேக்சரிங் ஹைதராபாத்தில் குவாண்டம் எனர்ஜி வச்சுருக்காங்க. ஸோ எல்லா விதமான கவர்மெண்ட் நார்ம்ஸ், டெஸ்டிங்ஸ் அண்ட் கொரியன் டெக்னாலஜி சப்போர்ட்டோட இன்றைக்கி இந்த வெஹிக்கிள் இங்கே லான்ச் ஆகிருக்கு. ஸோ பொதுமக்களுக்கு பர்டிகுலராக இந்த டெலிவரிக்கு கொண்டு போகிற எல்லா செக்மெண்ட் பீப்புளுக்கும் இந்த வண்டி வந்து ஒரு பெரிய வரப்பிரசாதமாக இருக்குது. ப்ரைஸஸை பற்றி சொல்லணும்னாக்கா எல்லா இந்தியாவில் எந்த பிராண்ட் எடுத்துக்கிட்டாலும் இது வந்து ரொம்ப காம்படிட்டிவ் ப்ரைஸ். லெஸ் தென் $1 lakh தான். எல்லாமே கிட்டத்தட்ட 95-96 இந்த ரேஞ்சில் தான் நாங்கள் வந்து இந்த ஹை ஸ்பீட் வெஹிக்கிள்ஸ் வச்சுருக்கோம். ஸோ மற்ற எல்லா பிராண்ட்ஸும் வந்து பார்த்திங்கன்னா $1,20,000, $1,30,000, $75,000 வரைக்கும் போகுது. இது வந்து ரொம்ப அஃபோர்டபுள் ப்ரைஸ் ஃபார் மிடில் செக்மெண்ட் பீப்புள் வித்தவுட் எனி குவாலிட்டி காம்ப்ரமைஸ். ஸோ அதுதான் இதோட
மைலேஜ் எந்த மாதிரி?
மைலேஜ் பார்த்தீங்கன்னாக்கா கிட்டத்தட்ட ஒரு சார்ஜுக்கு, அதாவது ஒரு சார்ஜுன்றது 3-4 வரைக்கும் கம்ப்ளீட் சார்ஜ் ஆகும். வெஹிக்கிள்ஸ் டிபெண்ட் ஆகுது. கிட்டத்தட்ட 80 கிலோமீட்டர்ஸ்க்கு மேலே வந்து சார்ஜ் யூசேஜ் பண்ணுவோம்.
இது வந்து பேட்டரி ஸ்வாப்பிங் டைப்பா இல்லை?
இதில் 2 வண்டி வந்து பிளாஸ்மா எலக்ட்ரான் வந்து ஸ்வாப்பிங் கிடையாது. பட் பிசினஸ் மட்டும் ஸ்வாப்பிங் மாடலோட நாங்கள் வந்திருக்கோம். ஸோ இந்தியாவிலே வந்து ஃபஸ்ட் டைம் ஸ்வாப்பிங் பர்டிகுலர் இந்தியான்னு சொல்ல முடியாது, தமிழ்நாட்டில் ஃபஸ்ட்டு ஸ்வாப்பிங் மாடல் வந்து எங்களோட நிறுவனம் தான் இருக்குது.
மற்ற எலக்ட்ரிக் பைக்குக்கும் உங்களோட கம்பெனி பைக்குக்கும் என்ன டிஃப்ரென்ஸ் இருக்குது? என்ன ஸ்பெஷல்?
இதோட ஹைலைட் என்ன யூஎஸ்பின்னு சொல்லணும்னு பார்த்தீங்கன்னா ரொம்ப அஃபோர்டபுள் ப்ரைஸ் மற்ற கம்பெனிஸ் எல்லாம் பண்ணுறது. அதர் சைட் குவாலிட்டி வந்து அன்காம்ப்ரமைஸ்டு. ஏன்னா கொரியன் டெக்னாலஜியோட நாங்கள் பண்ணுற இந்த வெஹிக்கிள்னால காம்ப்ரமைஸே கிடையாது குவாலிட்டியில். ஸோ ஹைலி டெஸ்டட் வெஹிக்கிள், யூசர் ஃப்ரெண்ட்லி, நம்மளோட சவுத் இந்தியன் டேஸ்ட்டுக்கு உண்டான ஒரு வண்டின்னு சொல்லலாம். தமிழ்நாட்டுக்கு உண்டான டேஸ்ட்டான வண்டின்னு சொல்லலாம். ஸோ நிறைய காலேஜ் கோயிங் ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் இல்லை வேலைக்கு போகிறவங்க எல்லா செக்மெண்ட்டையும் டார்கெட் பண்ணுற ஒரு பியூட்டிஃபுல் வெஹிக்கிள் தான்.
பேட்டரி மேட் இன் இந்தியா?
மேட் இன் இந்தியா. பேட்டரி இஸ் மேட் இன் இந்தியா.
ஸோ வாரண்டி எப்படி சார்? அது
வாரண்டி வந்து உங்களுக்கு 3 years வாரண்டி. ரெண்டாவது இந்த வண்டியோட இன்னொரு மார்ச் மாதம் வந்து இன்னொரு ஃபுல் அண்ட் ஃபுல் கம்ப்ளீட்டாக இந்தியாவில் மேட் பண்ண ஒரு வண்டி நாங்கள் லான்ச் பண்ணுறோம் லைன் வித் குவாண்டம். ஸோ இது வந்து 100% இந்தியன் மேட் வெஹிக்கிளாகவும் எக்ஸ்பெக்டிங்.
ஆஃப்டர் 3 to 5 years வந்து பேட்டரியோட ரேஞ்ச் வந்து அதிகமாக இருக்குன்னு சொல்கிறாங்க. ஸோ உங்களோட கருத்து என்ன, எப்படி இருக்கும் அதோட சார்ஜஸ் எல்லாம்?
பேட்டரியோட
up to 3 years or 30,000 kilometers. Actually, we are now extending it to 5 years also. Battery, because of the warranty, people sometimes they move only very less range. So we said, okay, we'll give 5 years subject to 30,000. The range, actually, when we say 30,000 kilometers or 5 years, 100% whatever the battery range has been specified will be guaranteed. Thereafter, it will be deteriorating about 5% to 7% every year.
என்ன பேட்டரி சார் யூஸ் பண்ணுறீங்க? லித்தியம்
Lithium-ion battery. Now our supplier is based in Pune.
லித்தியம் ஃபெரோஃபாஸ்பேட் யூஸ் பண்ணுறீங்க?
There is 2 options. One vehicle business is being used with LFP.
Okay, thank you sir.
Okay, thanks.